Say no more.
Glad to have you with us from Seattle. A perfect evening for college football where they're chanting "Go Huskies" and it's reverberating across all of the boats on Lake Washington as this purple-clad crowd is ready to get another season of Husky football started. The Sharks will get us started with the opening kickoff. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Huskies offense will take the first swing of the game. Sometimes you sense that what the kids call swagger is a false bravado. This dude is nothing but real at wide receiver.
He's got that speed, and it just, you see DBs, they're probably watching him come on the field right now, and they understand it's going to be a long game. This guy can go get it. He can run. He can do a little bit of everything at the wide receiver spot.
And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. You look to be backed up, and then suddenly you're not. Big play has him across the 50, and they'll have it 1st and 10. And he's finally ushered out of bounds, but not before. He makes a good gain.
Wow, how about the stop-start speed? That reminds you of Napoleon Kaufman or Bishop Sankey, Myles Gaskin, great Washington Husky running backs of years past that just made defenders look silly because of that stop-start ability. This dude has
running toward the tape. Touchdown, Washington! And once he found daylight, it was Katty bar the door, baby. They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better. And the extra point makes it 7-0. About to kick it away after scoring a touchdown. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Sharks offense will have its first possession of the game. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. He'll pull it on the read. Got the first down and more. And he's bounced out of bounds, but not before a very productive pickup. You love to deliver a punch on the first play of the drive. They've got it at the 46 on 1st down. Quarterback on the keeper. Puts him in the spin cycle. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Running game worked on 1st down. Let's see if they go back to it on 2nd down. Trying play action. On the run, fires downfield. And they're not on the same page there. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He uncorks one deep. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. And the Sharks decide to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. Jesse, a very productive drive last time wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well.
What a snag by the defense. He'll try to take it back. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Tell you what, defensive players don't always see where the ball is. They see the receiver and they get to chase him, but really good job seeing where the receiver is, going and making an interception, making a big play, getting the ball back to your offense.
Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. As college football evolves, guys, and players have more rights and they capitalize on name, image, and likeness, and teams are in different conferences, maybe the biggest thing and the thing that keeps looking for the end zone. Pass on the way, it's picked off. And the senior just snatched the ball out of the air and gave it back to his offense. Line gets set, 1st down. The give. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. 8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. To the ground with the back. And the Huskies will move the sticks with the first down.
And I don't care if I get it by 2, by 20, by 30, by 40. I just want to get the first down, understanding the situation, understanding where the sticks are. Doesn't have to be sexy.
And they got him. He'll get him down for the sack.
Nice coverage on the back end. Great job. Nothing open right away. The QB holds the ball in the pocket, and the pass rush finally gets home. Sometimes it's the DBs doing great work. Sometimes it's the defensive lineman winning up front.
Pressure coming. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
And those outside linebackers nowadays, they're so fast. They got to cover ground. You can blitz them off the edge, and they can get after quarterbacks. First,
going to take a shot at this DB. He's got it down the left. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30-plus. Might as well try to punch them while they're reeling. You get one huge play to set it up. Now it's 1st and 10 inside the 40. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain.
All right, well, look, I know the defense was feeling real good about their run D coming into this one. How they've been playing up to this point. But finally, David, the offense breaks through, and they finally generate something positive on the ground.
And I can't tell you how easy it is. When you're going to throw the ball consistently, and I know it, I'm going to pin my ears back, and I'm going to get to the quarterback. It makes life really easy on the defensive line. But when you can have balance, now the defense doesn't know what's coming. They need more of this if they're going to be successful on offense.
The Huskies are threatening on 1st and goal. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies!
Yeah, and now this offense building that lead. It's still the first half, but I'll tell you what, shown some glimpses of why they could become a really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue to do what you're doing, take care of the football. This offense has looked really good in the first half.
From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. The offense lining up for a first down play. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11.
You know, you got to be careful as a QB throwing to your running back in man coverage. If there's a linebacker draped all over him, then that ball's not going anywhere. And you just saw it right there. Better play by the defense.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man downfield. On the move at the 30. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Sharks.
And that is the first passing touchdown, first of many of the season for this offense. Nice drive by the offense. Way to finish it, take care of the football, make some plays in the passing game. This offense looks like they're going to be a really hard one to stop.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance.
He's going to fire deep. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on 1st down.
Yeah, and I like the shot, the aggressive play down the field. We like throwing those jump balls up to my receiver because usually the receiver makes the play and makes the defender look bad. Nice job by the defender getting a hand on it, tipping that ball away from the wide receiver.
Guys, he's already got 44 yards rushing in this game. What a way to start the new season. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Williams will pass. Got his man on the right. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. That's the end of the quarter, and Washington has the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. He'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. Looking to move it through the air. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. He's got it. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
And that play is going to just ignite this offense. You got to take a shot. You want to be aggressive. What an individual.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Husky. He'll try to tack on one more. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they close the deal, pushing their way inches into the end zone. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And now this offense will take the field again. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Off play action. Blasted as he lets it go. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the right. Another incompletion on 3rd down. The Sharks will call on their punt team.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that. You can show your exotic looks. You can get the pass rush going. Everybody on the back end expecting throw. And that's how you force incompletions and force points.
He gone. He gone.
Touchdown, Washington! And how about the kicking game coming up with a play?
And every year there's exciting new freshmen to look at and talk about and pump up, and this guy got a lot of that bump, and you see why. The dynamic play on special teams, you can see the speed, you can see the wheels, and you know the reason the fans were jacked up when they signed this guy this year.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line.
So it's fast.
From the gun, running back on the move. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Slings it downfield. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his man. It's Williams. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. And the Sharks come to the line with a new set of downs. The give to the running back from the shotgun. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Fast motion from the offense. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. And he fires over the middle. It's incomplete. The Sharks will send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. Running it back, it's Washington. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Quickly complete. At the 45 on its way. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. It's first down from the 37-yard line. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. The Huskies love these backs that can churn up yardage like a Corey Dillon and Napoleon Kaufman used to do.
Just guys that you can depend on, guys you can hand it to and know you're going to get really, really good production. Then what does that do?
Got some room, headed to the goal line.
Looking for you first,
and
man.
the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. We've made our way to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before the break. On second down, looking to throw. The quick out. A pickup of 5 marks it at the 36-yard line. And the Sharks are in the hurry-up. To the air on first down. Throws to the wideout. Fires the pass. Intercepted. Takes it the other way. And it's going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Washington. Look, I know it's only the second quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happen through the ball club. This defense is on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Using the quick game. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. In the gun, looking to throw on third down. Grab near the marker, it's McGowan. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. The aerial assault continues. Trying to get behind the defense. Catch inside the 30 and still running. Touchdown, Sharks. That is the ultimate grab and go for the score.
Man, nice job getting the passing game going. This is big, man. Going to the half, and listen, I know you're trailing, but building some momentum. Maybe this second half we can keep airing the football out, cutting into this deficit, and who knows what the heck will happen.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Williams looking for a man. Complete to the right. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. Wants to throw on first down. Going downfield for the big play. A full dive to haul that one in. This offense is about to face the one thing that can stop it. Time expiring in the first half. Before then, they can get another score. Buys a little time. Nobody open. He just throws it away, and it'll bring up second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. It's still 3rd and goal. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Pocket starts to collapse. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit.
I should have went through you.
It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
But I will make that up in the second half.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Solid fundamentals on that tackle from this freshman. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a great scene today in Seattle. The passing game for both sides has been outstanding. On point, unrelenting. They've excelled in the short game, the intermediate game, and especially on the deep ball. All in all, a thrilling display of offensive firepower, and these defenses have a lot to discuss here at halftime. And with that, let's head back to the gorgeous Pacific Northwest and the fellas at UW.
Tenders. Get some breasts.
Bodeski.
I told you my aunt, huh? Fuck you talking about? That shit. Everybody's 6'8" in this picture.
Oh, bro.
No. The spacey bitch. Keep light of the fridge. You keep the spacey bitch, but not doing the spacey bitch. No, bro.
What you mean? You pick what you like, bro.
No. Yeah. Yes. The 5-piece handcraft.
It's crafted and shit.
I don't definitely want nobody else hands touching me.
How you gonna make it? You don't touch it? Come on.
Why is it that much, bro?
That's what I'm saying. I think this is a game.
What the fuck is Spotify talking about? It's crazy expensive, man. I'm not buying that. Is them bowling shots good?
I think they're going to leave, man.
The bowling spicy good. Oh, look. You got this, Sean? You got that bottle and get one for you didn't get that.
I want to see it.
I didn't get that.
I want to see it.
See it now, baby.
Get it.
I just get it, man. Shit, man. Cheese, bro. 50 cents.
Yo, you got some nut shit. Yeah, man. Trying to get some pork mashed potatoes.
Pork?
I think so.
Love that on seaweed, cheese, and
Some
salad.
crazy.
The gravy pork? Probably,
No, I think it is.
but that pork gravy, that shit bad. Give me some tenders. I don't know
Some tenders.
Or the flounders.
Scroll down till you see tenders.
Shrimp tackle.
So much.
Just want to put Are they $20?
That's the meal, I think.
I just want the fries. I mean,
what you getting, Bodeski?
I don't know what I'm doing. I hit it.
You gotta pick what you want. What you want? What you want to do? What sauce you want? Correct? You want spicy or classy?
Spicy.
What you want your side to be? You want mashed potatoes?
Hey, pork, bro. Fuck. Fuck. The fuck is you asking me that? The fuck is you asking me? The fuck is you asking me that for? You on some nut shit. You on some nut shit, bro. I don't want nothing with pork, bro. Or whatever.
What? You want fries?
Yeah.
You want the drink, bro?
Pork meat and shit.
What you want to drink, bro?
Lemonade. Lemonade. He said lemonade. Where the fuck Punny go? Punny went to...
You want the bed already. So what you get, bro?
Spicy.
Look at all these sandwiches.
Spicy McChicken. I've seen 40, bro. It is $80. What you get? 35.
I get
You fucking
You wanted to get 2 chicken sandwiches.
I didn't get 2 chicken sandwiches. I got 1.
What did it say right here, bro?
That's a buy one, get one free.
Nah, ain't no buy one, get shit.
Nah, take that shit off.
That's not 2 sandwiches, bro.
Oh, man.
Too late, bro.
I don't want 2 sandwiches.
You try to do all this extravagant shit.
Bro,
They
it said buy
right,
one. It said buy one, get one free.
It said you put it twice though, I think.
No, I didn't. Cancel
They
that shit.
lied you right out, bro.
Cancel it.
Talking about cancel it.
Start over.
Nah, bro, it's too late now.
Edit. Right, edit that. Edit.
I don't even know how to do that.
So,
Come on, bro. Pick up.
what is it, 35?
Yeah. Pick up.
Washington ready to kick off to start this second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Offense set on first down. They'll start the third quarter with the run. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Now the play fake. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd down, going up top. Looking left.
No.
And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Sharks will try to pin them back with the punt. On the return, it's Washington. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play call.
Yeah.
Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And he hauls it in inside the 30.
I agree, I said.
And the
And
route
whenever
is on.
concept gets every
This
day,
offense looked unstoppable in the first half, lighting up the scoreboard, and it doesn't look much different here in the second half. They take their first drive of the third quarter, march it down the field, and score. There's no end in sight for these guys.
And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line.
Give it up. Give it up.
He'll do it himself.
Give it up. So you can throw it up.
Got room at the 35. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Big play out of the gate to start this drive, and here they come again. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. They'll line up for a second down play. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Quick pass on the fly motion. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Third and short from the 49. Is this four-down territory? Pre-snap motion in the backfield. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. And he's picked off again. His night vision hasn't been up to speed. His third interception. And the offense makes the tackle in frustration after the interception. Drive comes up empty, and it's a turnover. Trying to find his man on first down. Oh, he wants it all.
Sucked it in it.
Huh?
Oh.
And he bats it away. It falls incomplete.
Nice job in coverage there. Offense trying to take a shot downfield. Defender able to tip that one up in the air and force it out.
And the incompletion brings up a second down. Williams will pass.
Go back.
Stands in and takes the hit. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. The D thinking bring some heat on third and long from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. That's caught. It's Hunter. They didn't quite get that route run deep enough to pick up the first down. Now they've got a fourth and short.
And I think everybody at home tends to yell at their television set. Why aren't you getting past the first down marker? Why did you run your route short? Defense did a good job knowing where that was, but now, fourth down, offense has to make a decision.
I know there's a lot of play callers that would try to throw the football there on 4th and 2, but they decided to run it. That was a great call. First down.
Washington has it and a fresh set of downs. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. After the pickup of 9,
Because I would have did what you did. I would have did what
That's a
you
really
did.
good job by the defense reacting to what they see. They see the quarterback flip it
He
forward.
said, I would
touch
have did
pass.
what you did.
Now got to go get it, right? Corral that
Put a
football.
ball
You
nada
picked up
in
some
there.
yards, yeah, but you didn't give up that big
Put
explosive
a ball
play.
nada.
Now you have to make them earn it now.
Put a
Next
little
down.
breather. That's all.
crosses the 30 to the 29 before he stopped. Pick up a 5 on the play. It's a first down. This Washington offense moving quickly down the field.
And we get over.
Coming out on first down with the play fake.
Shitty.
Fires the slide out.
Shitty, dude.
And he's brought down after a nice
Shitty,
game.
dude.
I'll tell you what, that's great execution between the QB and the receiver. They looked like they could execute that throw. The quarterback took his steps, threw it on time. Great route by the receiver. Nice job securing the catch.
I saw you.
Will be stopped for no gain.
QBs do a really good job of feeling pressure and trying to get away from it. You can see he wants to, but there's nowhere to go. Great job by the defense, getting him to the ground for no gain.
They'll try the right side.
Push.
And a nice run there before the defense finally makes
Go hard
the
for
stop.
you.
They love to pick up this third down and
Go
get a
hard for
fresh
yours.
set with first and goal. They'll run for it on third and short. And White crossed the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. They'll use the running game on first and goal. Touchdown, Husky! And the beatdown has ensued.
And add it on again. This offense has done whatever they want, however they want, and this lead has ballooned. When you start a season off, you want to build momentum. You want to defeat an opponent and beat them badly. At That's exactly what they've done. This team looks ready to compete for a national championship.
About to kick it off
I
after
believe,
punching it
I
in for the
believe.
touchdown. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. Mistakes are going to happen as they did on that last drive.
We're going to get it
Now,
back,
how
too.
will
We're
they
going to get it back,
respond,
too.
Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field and score some points.
Dang, I wish I'd have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, should have ran a better route.
Rides to the back. Oh, what a move. And the defense drags him down.
I think the OC would have been really happy with a small game and an easier third down. But how about the effort by the running back to get this close? He saw the first down marker, tried to get to it.
I do my best. I do my best. I do my best.
Situation, third down and shoot.
We all done it. We all done it. He saw the flipper to it, but they still
defense was there to make the stop. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, Davey.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want them. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So in this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
Let's see what they've got on second down. Takes the handoff. It's Washington. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. He's piled up 82 yards rushing, and this offense wanted to establish the ground game, and man, have they started the season right in that regard. Trying to make magic with his feet. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Williams looking for a man. Feeling some heat. Makes the grab on the left.
Way to route that route. Way to route that route.
There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. First down to start the drive after the break. He's looking to throw it. Back open in the middle. And there is nothing doing on that one. You got the completion and nothing else to show for it.
Well, the defense was ready coming into this one for this running back being a factor in the pass game. That time, they were draped all over him. As soon as he caught the ball, he went down for a loss of yards.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Jackson. They get him down after he makes the catch.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
He wants to throw it again. Makes the grab. It's Washington. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. They were really hopeful he could make a guy or two miss and pick up the first down, but he comes up a little short.
Yeah, and it's great defense. It's defense understanding where the sticks are, not missing tackles, getting the guy on the ground quickly. Really nice job by the defense understanding the situation.
Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. First down here for the offense. He wants to throw. For the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Didn't really get a chance to get started on that return, but he has set him up at the 41-yard line. A first down for the offense. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
Really nice awareness by that guy, too, because it looked as though his momentum might carry him out of bounds, might stop the clock, but he knew to get down. He was fighting to make sure he fell down in the field to play, and as a result, the clock keeps ticking.
And it's picked off right at the goal line. Trying to take it back. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for his possession.
Reese, I know you're a little bit of a front runner, so you probably would quit. You probably sub yourself out and take yourself out of the game. But I like that they're continuing to fight. Keep fighting. You never know what's going to happen. Actually, you know what? I know you're not going to win, but it doesn't matter.
The freshman able to get home with the sack.
And how about this offense, man? It's been a rough day. You're getting beat down. You're trying to find some kind of momentum late in the game to build something off of, and you give up another sack.
I dare you pick it up.
Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Catch in the middle, it's McGowan. And Shore tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down. And the Sharks will punt this one away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll bring it back. It's Washington. Turns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the open. Offense getting set for first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Complete downfield. He's showing it all. The juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line. And another big play by this offense, and if they are playing, not thinking about the scoreboard at all, there's evidence of it right there.
Hey, if there's time on the clock, as a defense, stop us. Because we're not stopping ourselves. We're going to continue being aggressive. We're going to
change your direction.
That's the aggressive nature of this.
You ain't got to use that, you. You can stand and change your direction.
Keeping it on the ground with the single back.
Just use that.
He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Touchdown, Washington!
And he got kids and
the punishment has been extended.
Maybe more, I don't remember how many too.
Well, they were able to come out here week 1 and really feed off the energy of this home crowd. They've been making plays all over the field. You could not ask for a better start to the season.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Cal is currently up big right now in a game they'll be talking about in Berkeley for some time. They're up 14 over the Royals. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Gets it out fast. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to go up top on first down. And he needed a little bit wider field as that one falls out of bounds.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been on a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
A little screen to the running back. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
And listen, the defense playing really conservative, right? You got the lead, but here's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get sacks. I got to get to the quarterback. Like, I got to make sure I'm getting him, knocking him off the spot. Padding my stats, by the way. Got a lot of sacks late in games when we had a big lead, but that's okay. That's what you're supposed to do. Keep competing, defense.
Oh, he's going backwards, in trouble, and down he goes. A tremendous loss.
And man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game.
He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark it down. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chugging and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop you. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the football. It's the defense's job to stop.
They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. And the Huskies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll leave it with the lone back. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Right back to him on the ground. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
They'll run it to the right side. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Second down coming up. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Williams will pass. Unleashes to the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. We waited so long to start the season. It's just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously, not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually. But that's why you play the games. You get to now go back to the drawing board, get back on the practice field, try and iron out these wrinkles. It's a long season ahead. A lot to play for.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports.